The following podcast contains explicit language, which may not be suitable for all adults. If you are easily offended, please do not listen to this podcast. You have been warned.
Plus, I think you could probably grab one by the neck.
They'll bite you too, though.
Well, that's what you gotta be careful, but you can grab it by the back, the nape.
Scruff them.
And then you could crack some heads on your knees.
Oh,
or
yeah.
You could just fling them.
Why did that never cross my mind? I'm laughing so hard because I just saw my sheer just like surprise.
I never thought of flinging them. Welcome back to the Randumbness podcast, available at our merch store. All right. Hey, advertisement.
Man,
that's what we're doing here.
He's his own Vanna White.
I am. I don't know how to spell, but I can point. I can point at some letters.
It's true.
Yeah.
She can't either, though. She can't spell either.
Oh, I doubt it. She's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, she's like 85 right now, isn't she?
Yeah, but she looks 83.
Yeah. She looks, at a distance, you're like, man, Vanna's, holding up.
And then you look and you're like,
no, that's a skeleton in a dress.
Yeah.
Pat Jacek looks the same.
Yeah, which is weird.
He looks exactly the same.
There's a lot of makeup, though.
Yeah. I think he's a robot.
Could be.
I mean, they've been doing that for like 35 years or something.
Oh, yeah. You think he would know every word ever created, at this point.
Yeah. At least every letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He's at a point right now in his career that he just doesn't give a shit.
Cool.
He's been getting blasted like from people watching the show because he'll just make like off-color jokes to people.
Sweet, man.
And some girl asked for a D the other day, and he's like, said something about giving her the D, or she wants the D, or something like that.
Sweet, man.
And I'm like,
that's what that show needs.
Yeah, but I was like, what did he mean that, or is he like, was it like it's a slip,
Oh, a D slipped in.
Yeah. She said, can I get a D? And he went, yeah, you can.
Anytime you want, lady.
He's like, give her the big D.
And then the black dude comes out of his behind, working behind the camera.
Just, plows her into the wheel.
He's the boom mic.
Yeah. It's just his dick.
With a
microphone on it.
Okay. All right. So we already talked about dicks. We try to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
First 5 minutes.
Yep.
Talking some dank.
Yep. Some dank. Yep.
Talking about that dank.
Yeah. Talking about milking that dilk. They did last week.
You're really trying to push that.
I like it.
You do like it.
I do like it. I think I'm going to ask my wife to do it.
To milk the dilk.
Dilk.
I have to say both of them stupid.
Milk the dilk.
Milk the dilk.
Who are you, Goofy?
I mean, sometimes I am. Sometimes I am.
We're here again.
3 weeks in
We can't believe it either.
Yeah, really. We just keep doing this for
this is
some reason.
We're back on track without missing a week.
Yeah.
So
we're back in the groove.
Getting there, things are going. We're both vaxxed.
Mm-hmm.
Vaxxed up,
slick down.
Let's see, 3. Somewhere around soon they're going to be doing the mask mandate's going to be over in West Virginia.
Whoop, whoop.
On West Virginia Day, 6/20.
Cool.
June the 20th.
I'm cool with that. Are you going to wear one still, though? That's a question, isn't it?
I don't know.
It
depends on where I go.
Yeah,
I might wear one in the bathroom.
Question.
Because I've kind of enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's the nicest place to wear.
You can wear one. I'm thinking about just switching over to full gas mask.
That's a cool look.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, I've been playing this video game, and that's part of your thing. You can wear a face mask, like a whole gas mask.
And
I kind of like it.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah. I like the mask with the one that comes to the side.
Oh, yeah, the little like cock mouth.
Yeah, I don't want the two. And I also don't want the cock mouth.
That's what it is, cocked out to the side.
I would say cocked out.
The cock mouth.
The cockeyed mouth.
If it hadn't been for cockeyed mouth.
I'd been gay a long time ago.
Yeah, really.
But cockeyed's a weird word. Like, why do they call it that?
Because their eye is cocked off to the side.
It's off. Yeah, I guess so.
It's cocked out.
Cocked off.
I cocked off one time.
I enjoy getting cocked off as much as possible.
That's actually Good. That's a better term for it, I think.
The milk and the dope.
Than milking the dilk. Yeah, cocking off.
I'm gonna go cock off.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, cock off sounds like a Russian gun.
Yeah. The cock off 47.
Uh-huh. The Blitzkrieg cock off.
Oh, dude. It's a blitzkrieg with me. I'll tell you that. It is lightning war.
Sometimes. Oh man. I don't know.
Shit.
Um,
Well, you were
So-
talking about leaving the mask on in the bathroom. So,
Yes.
You got some bathroom stuff? You got bathroom stuff?
I got bathroom stuff. Oh, I do have bathroom
You
stuff.
got bathroom stuff.
I do
on
have
there.
bathroom stuff.
You have
Okay, so
written on there.
all bathrooms are not created equal.
You are correct about
Public
that.
restrooms is what I'm talking about.
Well, even the
Even,
home
even
version.
home versions, but
Yeah, but you're right.
but yeah. So some of them are quite nice.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
especially the stall, right? Because when you're in a stall,
The sit down here.
yeah, the sit down urinal, the walk-in urinal. You go in and you shut the door, and you're in your own little private apartment.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can
You
just
got-
relax.
Yeah, there's like it's open air in the
Mhm,
top. You can
mhm.
see down through the bottom. There's you see people's feet
you
go
can see
by,
Pete.
whatever.
Yeah,
And you're like, okay, I'm comfortable in here.
kind of cozy.
You can like relax a little bit.
Mhm.
Then there's
Which
other,
is important.
It is important. You can sit on your phone, or you can sit with your pants all the way down.
Mhm.
And, where if you want all the way to your feet,
Yeah. If you want to take them off, you can take them.
you can take them off. They got a
Up to
hook.
you.
They got
Yeah,
a hook.
They
on
got
the
a
inside.
they got a cloth hook.
Yeah.
A cloth hook.
A clothing hook. But you go into other ones and you're like, they're not made as well,
Yeah.
right? And you get like a little, you can see through it, like the gaps a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I don't know.
Oh yeah. If somebody came
If
up and
somebody
just
was-
went,
Yeah, if somebody like a kid,
oh, they're seeing
Yeah.
everything.
they're just looking right at your junk.
Oh yeah, they're seeing
know?
what nightmares are made of.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
So, but I was in one the other day that the gap in the seams
Was excessive.
was at least an inch.
Oh, it's excessive. Yeah.
I could have put my hand through it.
Yeah.
Right?
I've been to bathrooms like that. Yeah.
And it was on either side of the door and
The corner
the corner into the other stall,
was the same.
which was the handicap
It was
stall.
the same way. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if there would have been somebody sitting on the handicap toilet when I stood up to pull my pants up,
Mm.
they would just
They're getting
seen,
a cross.
they would have just seen
Yeah.
a little bit of
They're
something.
getting a little crotch fire.
Yeah. Got caught in a crotch fire.
They did.
Um,
They did, man. It happens all the time.
Well, and that wasn't even the worst part. It was that these two cracks, they weren't facing like the sinks or just a wall. They were facing
A
the
mirror.
entrance
Oh my.
of the
So as soon as you
bathroom.
walk in,
Yeah.
like you're catching little tiny patches of flesh.
Well, and it wasn't like a hallway, like where you walk in and turn to come in, so
Yeah.
it's blocked. It
It's
was a
straight
door.
out?
It was a door. But so if somebody opened the door, they could see right into the toilet.
Is it a restaurant or something?
It was a gas station.
Oh, okay. But somebody could be like walking around looking at,
Yeah.
a Snicker bar,
Right.
and they look over and just see like one of your balls.
Yeah, but I was like, this is not even private at all. Oh, they would see both mine. That's not.
well, no, I mean, with that inch gap, just depending on the angle, they may only get one.
They
you
might,
know?
but that front on view.
Oh,
they're-
straight from the front, you'll see
Yeah.
them both. Yeah.
They're getting the ball divided.
I love that movie.
Yeah. But I was like, who? I mean, like,
Yeah.
obviously a pervert designed that, right?
Yeah, you would think like, or maybe that's not the original design. The guy that put them up
Just gapped them.
just
weird?
gapped them too far, maybe.
I don't know, but like, it just seems like there shouldn't be any gap.
Oh no,
In
not
there at all.
not at all.
You know?
Yeah.
And
You
their
don't
little
want-
lock system isn't very good either.
No, I hate when that.
That little,
happens.
like, it's not stopping anybody.
Was it a down or a through?
Well, it was a turn knob, but it has just a little pencil.
Oh, I
size
know what
thing.
you're talking about. Yeah, because it's like inside the door.
Yeah, it just chinks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need like a,
yeah,
like I'm trying to keep zombies out.
Yeah, it just and maybe like a couple bolt locks.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need something to keep,
Yeah, it makes you feel. So you want to.
Somebody comes in there in a hurry and they gotta go, and they just kick in the. They try to kick in the door like otherwise.
Oh yeah.
And if I'm sitting on my phone,
they're pooping in your lap,
leaning forward a little bit, that door is gonna crank me in the head.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna poop still.
They're
They
not gonna care. They're gonna shove me in the corner, or just sit on my lap and.
While you're just knocked.
Sit on my lap and poop through the gap.
Sounds like a cool song.
It does. It sounds like
Sit
something.
on my lap and poop through my gap.
Is that a Tekashi 6ix9ine song?
I think so. Yeah, I hate that, and I've been there.
Yeah,
I've been there, and like I'm a little bit taller than the average person,
right?
So like 6'1" ish.
Yeah,
and there a lot of the times when I stand up, like.
Oh, some of them are short. Yeah.
Yeah, the top of it is only like to here. So like I have stood up before and another tall dude is in the side and they and we can both you just like hey. We're like Wilson and each other from like
yeah.
From Home Improvement.
Hey Tim.
Yeah. I said hi to your neighbor. But it's just you're standing there like I mean hey man.
Yep.
I heard what you did.
Yeah, that was a good one. Sounded all right.
I remember what you did in there.
Okay, I wish I would have recorded this. I was at the Walmart restroom, which I go to frequently.
Yeah, you frequent that place.
Pretty much anytime I'm in Walmart, I have to go to the bathroom because you're in there forever.
Well, you know what? You've classically conditioned yourself. I learned this in psychology.
Yeah.
Like to associate Walmart with pooping.
Probably.
Yeah. So like now you just, when you go to Walmart, you don't even really need to go, but you go.
Yeah. When I walk by the bathroom, I just veer over there and just go.
You're like, you know what? It's just time to poop.
I'm like, I'm here. I'm probably going to be here another half hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, you don't want to be in the middle of checking out and try to go.
Yeah. Plus I'm back to that restroom before I even get to the grocery part.
Oh my, that's where the business happens.
I don't want to be clear down in the grocery part.
Oh no.
And get a pang.
Oh no, you don't want to be over by like the raisins or something.
No, but then I have to push my cart all the way back.
Yeah.
And then it has to sit there with frozen food and stuff in it while I poop.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I take long poops, so it might be thawed out.
Yeah.
Before I get there.
But
It
anyway,
might
be ready to eat.
I walked in there and there was a guy in the handicap stall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to pee, so I went to the urinal,
mm-hmm.
the real one, not the
one against the wall.
Yeah. So I do my business and go over and I wash my hands, and I start to walk out, and then I hear coming out of that stall noises.
Okay.
But like, I wasn't sure if the guy was okay.
Oh, that kind
it was like, and I was like, so I waited for a second because I was like, what?
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I mean,
are you going to run in there? Sir, do you need help?
I could have went and got somebody, but
you need me to hold your hand.
Yeah. Stick my head under the door and go,
are you okay?
Are you all right in there?
Sir, I'm a concerned citizen.
Yeah. So, and I was like, okay. He stopped. But then it was like, it was like chanting.
Okay, yeah, so he was Indian.
Well, maybe, but it was just weird noises. And so in my head, I'm going, okay, one, is he fucking with me? Because he's just trying to be funny.
Could be.
Right? Two, he's got some butthole problems.
Yeah.
Like it's
very possible.
It's hurting him.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Three, it is the handicap stall. Is it a handicapped person in there?
Yeah. He could be mentally handicapped. It don't necessarily.
Right, exactly.
It don't specify.
So
that's a good point.
I was like, okay. So then I got to the point where I was trying not to laugh.
Well, yeah.
Okay. And I'm debating, do I pull my phone out and record?
And just record the noises coming out?
So I decided, yes, I'm going to do that. Okay. So I start walking back real slow. Yeah, right?
Quiet.
Because he didn't know nobody knows I'm in there, right? So I get my phone out and I'm walking up close. And he stands up and flushes the toilet real quick.
Oh.
And so I just turned and booked it out of there.
Yeah, man.
I was like, oh, God.
That's scary. I thought you were going to get a text message or something. Go, text message,
man.
Hey, ass butt.
Yeah, that'd be the one
and
I
he's
got.
like, excuse me?
Yeah. How'd you know my nickname?
What?
So
that's probably like what disease he has. He has the ass butt.
Yeah, he had something, but he was. It sounded like he was in the worst pain.
Oh, that's terrible though.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's got a huge roid down there.
Oh yeah, he's on the roids.
No,
yeah.
he just has them in his butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's on the roids. He's sitting on the roids.
So anyway, yeah, that's just, generally you hear somebody make a little bit of noise or grunt or, relief.
Yeah, really, because like that was
he was chirping and like, yeah, like he was having a Mexican fiesta coming out of his butthole.
What day was it? Was it Cinco de Mayo?
It wasn't. No, this was pre Cinco de Mayo.
Maybe he was just getting ready.
This was like, I don't know, 27th to April. I don't know.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
Viente something.
I don't know Spanish. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so bathroom stuff is weird.
Bathroom stuff.
Always. And, you're welcome because we always have a bathroom story.
Yeah, really. I actually, this question I have for you, and it's also
a question for Kevin.
It's also for me though.
Oh, okay.
It's also for me.
Okay.
Came from one of my buddies at work.
All right.
He texted me, which was awesome.
Right.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, we love participation.
Oh, dude, I was like
from the army of dummies.
Yeah, I texted him and was like, thank you for because it takes a lot sometimes to come up with some ideas.
Yeah, we like to go off other people's ideas.
Yeah, really. So the question was, this is a fight question. Yeah, man, you're ready. Throw them up. Throw them up. So would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Good. That's a good question. That's a good question. And there's I've thought a little bit about it, but I wanted to bounce it off of you.
Yeah.
Because 100 anything's a lot.
It is.
You got to have the cardio for that.
But they're small.
But they're small, right?
Yeah.
But it's also a fucking horse, so they're going to be stout.
It is. They're going to be stout. They're going to be more stout than a duck.
Yeah, for sure. If it was 100 ducks.
A duck-sized duck.
If it was 100 just regular ducks, you just kick them in the face.
Yeah.
Kick them in the face. Just break their necks.
Yeah.
Unless
they swarm you, then it's going to be a problem.
Well, yeah, but you still just grab their necks and
they're going to be flogging you. And...
Well, I just think you grab two by the neck
and
just nunchuck them.
None duck.
None ducks. Just get the da. And just beat the shit out of the other ducks with the duck.
Yeah, but we're talking about 100 horses.
Yeah,
100. I mean, a duck is decent. I mean, it's going to be like
decent size,
almost like a cat or a dog, a little small dog.
Small dog,
it's a horse.
Probably. But a horse, so it's stout.
Yeah,
dude. It'd be like a small pit bull,
right? And they can still kick you.
Oh, I bet it hurt.
It probably feels like a, like a.
Oh, I bet it would hurt.
Like a BB gun or something, or like
maybe more than that. Paintball, maybe. Yeah, I bet you it hurt.
Yeah, like a double paintball shot to the shins.
Yeah. And 100 of them.
Yeah. But the thing about that is when there's 100 of them,
they can bite you too.
Coming at you, only like maybe 10 could be around you at one time.
Yeah.
Because it'd be crowded.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to just stomp them.
Yeah, you'd have to stomp
would be
them.
the way to go, wouldn't it?
Maybe throw a punch here and there.
Just river dance your way out of there.
Yeah.
You
definitely don't want to go down. Like you don't want to get dropped.
Oh no! If they hit you in the shin too many times, though, that's a risk.
They got them low calf kicks on you.
Yeah, you get a drop foot.
You get that rubber foot.
Yeah, and then you fall to your back. It is over.
But
game over.
But a horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
Is a problem.
Well, yeah, because at first when I thought about it, I was like, does he just mean an ostrich?
It'd be bigger than an ostrich.
But it'd be bigger than an ostrich.
Like
yeah,
because horse?
Yeah, because you think like an ostrich and a horse are probably height-wise about the same.
What kind of horse? Like a big, like the ones where their back is 6 feet tall
or something. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. No, that's too scary.
That's like all and it's gonna be. It doesn't have 4 legs like a horse. It's just a duck, but it's
so it's not gonna move very, very quick.
I mean, maybe
but it's just gonna be big.
It's gonna be big. I mean,
and it's business in the front.
Oh
dude.
Yeah, its beak. Its beak would be. That's Bill. Not his beak. It's Bill.
Oh yeah, if it flogged you,
it could eat you. It might swallow you.
It could eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a meal to that.
You might have to get swallowed just to kill it
from the inside. Yeah, because really you're getting past the business end.
Mm-hmm. Then you're
in all its vulnerables.
Yeah,
you're
in there tearing duck spleens out.
Yeah, you're just because they're going to swallow you whole. They don't have any teeth to chew you up with,
and they're going to have a huge cloaca, aka butthole, aka pussy, aka Everything. Belly button.
It's gonna have a huge hole. Yeah.
So you can come out Ace Ventura style.
No, I think you go back the way you came in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You backtrack it, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably your best bet.
I don't know. I think I'm going straight through. I mean, it's just going to be the most efficient route. I don't have to turn or anything like that.
I just think if I'm crunched in there, I want to stand up, So I just have to stand up through the neck.
What if you just stand up and just bust out of it?
That'd be a cool look. Everybody
think, oh, he got 8 by the duck.
He got 8.
And it's all real quiet.
And you just see like,
and it's like
you just see like knuckles out the side.
Yeah.
And like, and a foot.
Yeah. But then, everything stops though. For a second, everybody's like, oh, he stopped. But then you just, and you just there's feathers and duck guts everywhere.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
That's cool.
But man, that'd be hard to fight. I don't know.
It'd be tough. I think I'd rather do the 100 horses.
I think probably so. You got to have the cardio for it.
I think it'd be a longer fight.
It'd be a longer fight.
Yeah.
And I think you really have to do like, the stomp is the best move.
Yeah.
We decided. But I think you have to do real high knees.
Yeah. Because horses.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Boom, boom.
You got to horse step it.
Yeah, you got to horse step
it.
it.
Plus, I think you could probably grab one by the neck.
They'll bite you too, though.
Well, that's what you got to be careful. But you can grab it by the back, the neck.
Scruff them.
And then you could crack some heads on your knees.
Oh,
or
yeah.
You could just fling them.
Why did that never cross my mind? I'm laughing so hard because I just saw my shear just like, surprise.
I never thought of flinging them.
Like I never thought I could throw.
Because you could just bang.
Oh, yeah. Throw them in the water.
Throw them out in the water. I mean, it'd give you a break.
Yeah, yeah. Because like horses, like
crack one into a tree or something.
Oh, bang.
Or clack them together.
Oh, use your environment. Kind of Jackie Chan them.
Yeah.
If there's a ladder around.
Use it. Jump through it.
Jump through it or climb it, and then they can't get you.
Yeah, climb it when it's completely unnecessary. When it's up against nothing.
Man.
Because like
that's tough. Yeah.
I mean, because you can't like a regular duck. Like you said, you could grab a duck by the neck.
Oh yeah. Put a sock over its head.
If it's as big as you can't grab that.
Oh no.
Even two-handed, you wouldn't be able.
And it flog you once, it probably knock you out.
Oh
if it just build you in the face.
The wingspan.
Oh no, we haven't even got to the wingspan yet.
It could just
yeah,
wrap you up.
That's true.
And hold you.
That's true.
In the clinch.
Yeah, it's got a
duck
good
feet.
That's the thing. It's not going to move very well.
Yeah,
like on the feet.
But it could just take you out in the water and drown you.
That's true. That's true. And if you try to run from it, they and do that little glide thing.
Yeah.
Where
like I guess if you
can get behind
if you juked it out and got behind it, got back mount.
Yeah, you might be able to choke it out.
You might be able to, but it could take off flying too.
But that's okay. Because you're in a good position. You just gotta hold your position.
You gotta hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Position before submission.
I don't think you can get any kind of body triangle on it.
No, probably not.
But
yeah, I think
I'm going for horses.
I have to go with the 100 horses.
Yeah,
I do too.
I'm not fighting a big duck.
No, man. No, I can't.
I don't know if it can take a punch. I mean, it feels like it's got a strong jaw.
Yeah, because most of it is just bone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if you could wobble that neck a little bit, wobble that neck around,
maybe
you might be able to get it.
I always thought it was cool, like when you could grab its beak and just turn it around backwards, fucking Daffy Duck style.
Oh, rip
its beak off, spin it around the back of its head.
Yeah, just go duck season on that thing.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely go against the horses.
Yeah, I have to say 100 horses as well. It's going to be a long fight.
It is going to be a long fight.
But
what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Anybody out there that's still listening?
Yeah.
Or watching?
If you know where a duck is vulnerable.
Well, I'm just asking.
A large
what would you
size
What would you pick? What would you fight?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
So.
Okay, that's all I got.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
I wish we could have a lot more of those.
People
send them in,
questions,
man. If you want, like, it can be fight questions like that. It can be like, would you rather, whatever. I don't give a shit. It can be anything.
Yeah, I mean, don't make it too crazy. Like,
I don't even care.
Would you rather fight rhinoceros-sized ant or 100 ant-sized rhinoceroses?
Yeah. Mm.
Well, definitely. Oh, I won.
Yeah, that's good. Would you rather fight a small anaconda on the moon or a giant tiger underwater? I don't know.
Ooh, anaconda on the moon, probably.
You think? Well, it's not your environment either. So
What's even more even playing field? A tiger can swim.
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Enough.
And they got claws.
Yeah. Claws. Yeah,
Claws.
they're just going to shred you.
I think if I could get a hold of the snake, I could just shove it out in the gravity.
Oh, yeah. And it would just be like.
And I would win by default. Because it couldn't come back.
This episode of the Randumbness podcast is brought to you by Rewind. Are you looking for a great tasting greens drink? Well, look no further. RewindCO.com is your place to go. They make the best tasting greens drink on the planet. My personal favorite flavor is cherry and pineapple, but they also have peach and berry. More flavors coming soon. Make sure you visit RewindCO.com to get the best tasting greens superfood drink on the planet. And if you're a Randumbness podcast dummy, you can use promo code DUMMY20 and get an extra 20% off your first order. That's DUMMY20, all capital letters. They are running a special discount now, and you get this 20% off of that discount. So do yourself a favor, get healthy, get some Rewind, and support the podcast. Thanks, dummies.
So, speaking of, you brought up a thing I saw the other day. You know how you can take a cat, right? And you can like grab its legs and hold it upside down and drop it, and it'll land on its
Supposed
feet.
to land on its feet, yeah.
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 They took cats into a zero gravity environment and tried that, and they couldn't. They just stayed feet up. They couldn't flip.
They couldn't, huh?
And then they'd start rocking around.
Huh.
And I just thought it was interesting that they took cats into a zero gravity environment.
Just for that reason.
Yeah, just to see if they would flip.
Hmm.
And they couldn't. They did not. They fell a little bit. Like, just, the cats were scared to death.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, any animal would be.
Yeah, I mean,
I think about that. We talk about with dogs and cars and things like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're just I'm going 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, in the back of a truck.
Yeah. Without moving my feet.
But yeah, like, you take a cat on an airplane, and then don't they like go like real high and then like drop real quick, and that's how they get the zero G, gravity or whatever. Yeah. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It was probably just frozen fear the whole time, really.
Just yeah. It was probably dead. So where were we? $100 ideas.
100.
I think we're gonna do $100 ideas.
Yeah. 100. I think we got 2 left in here, so. And one of them might be mine. So we'll see.
Oh, it might be.
We'll see.
If it's folded differently, it is.
Then yeah, that's mine. And I think that one might be a thing, but
I think so, because Tunt was in here and he's like, I'm gonna pick one out here and look at it. And he went, that's already a thing.
That's already a thing.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
This is probably a thing.
Is it?
It says milk tester. A milk tester.
Yeah. I don't think it's a thing.
Oh, I think I see where you're going with it.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I see.
Anybody that drinks milk knows that you just don't know if it's good or not.
Even good milk I just buy, if I smell it, it smells like bad milk.
Yeah. Like there's times where you go, okay, I mean, I think that's good, right? You do it.
Yeah.
And then there's other times you get it and you're like, oh, that's definitely bad. And you go, but it's not at the expiration date yet.
Yeah, so you're like, and then you pour it and it's like.
Well, if it's got chunks in it for sure.
Oh, you don't do that?
Yeah. But if there was a thing, maybe it's something that already screws on the top or goes on the top of the jug and then you put the lid back on it, whatever.
No, dude.
But it tells you
strips, like a pool strip.
Maybe, but then you got to use
one
you
every
the
pH
time.
balance and everything.
Yeah, or maybe it goes on the outside of the jug.
Yeah.
Like a temperature thing or something that tells you like, hey, this is a no-go.
Maybe it's the cap. And you like pour a little bit in the cap and it changes color.
You just turn it upside down for a second.
Oh, and the cap will change color. Like
it's still good.
Red is like
Yeah, no.
But green is the go
Yeah, yeah. And if it's yellow, you just take a chance.
You just it's like, you know what? Could get sick.
You
but
you never know.
You want to eat that Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So
yeah, and some people don't really care that much.
No.
Now, if it's just a little bit, like I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm not gonna eat that on cereal, but I'll make without a recipe.
Yeah. If it's just
it calls for like a little bit of milk and something.
Calls for a splash of milk.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Making some kind of noodles or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Derek, our friend Derek,
mm-hmm.
will be like, milk's good way after the expiration date.
Oh yeah.
And he'll just go over and be like, I've seen him do it. Pull one of his refrigerator and go, this says it expired last week. And he'll just go, nope, that's still good.
Yep. He has done that. But he has the stomach of a Russian bear.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like he can eat, like I've seen him eat a license plate.
I just don't think he has. Well, that would be like a Russian goat, I think.
Or a shark.
Or just a Russian.
Yeah, it's just a Russian man. That's all they have to eat in Russia.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, because there's ice on it.
Tastes like bear. Yeah, I mean, I've had some horrible milk out of my refrigerator, like where I go, that's probably still good.
And you're like,
whoop, and you go, that
is not good.
It definitely smells like death.
Yeah, you're like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Did I get buttermilk?
Now, when I lived by myself in my apartment before I got married, I had a friend over, and it was Tunt's dad, actually. And
Papa Tunt.
He goes in to the kitchen and was like, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, playing video games and stuff. But he yells in from the kitchen. He's like, can I drink this milk? And I was like,
I got milk.
I have milk.
Yeah. I got milk.
I had no idea, no recollection of buying milk. I went, sure. I don't care. I'm not drinking it.
Yeah.
Well,
because you think a normal person is going to at least look at the
it
date
or something
and smell it.
Yeah. So he just grabs the jug and just
out of the jug.
And I hear him go, and he like spits it out in the sink. And he's like, that tasted like Pepsi. He's like, I swear it was carbonated. And I was like, yeah, I don't remember having milk. So
I did buy Pepsi though.
I did buy some Pepsi. You sure you didn't drink Pepsi? So yeah, I don't care if I just bought it at the store and I just opened it when I got home. I smell it.
I smell it. Yeah, I smell it too. But like I said before, if I smell it, a brand new jug of milk still smells a little off.
Yeah, it does.
I can never tell.
But
I just never can.
I'm always like, what? How do they get? I mean, they just guess anyway. Like,
yeah,
I think this is going to be good for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you don't open it, or
yeah,
because sometimes
and you can set your fridge at like different temperatures.
Because sometimes
it's not like every fridge is going to be the same temperature.
There's been times where a week past the expiration date, I go, that's still good.
Yep. Yeah, I've done that.
And then a week before the expiration date, it's like chunky. Yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
I think they're just stamping this however they want.
Yeah. But if you just flip it upside down
with a tester cap,
the milk tester cap,
it takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah, which is good, saving everybody a little bit of.
Yeah, that way you don't have to smell it. Yeah. You don't have to see it.
Yeah, man, you can just trust the cap.
Yep, trust the cap.
Trust the cap. It's good.
It's beautiful.
Good slogan.
All right.
All right, that was one.
Milk tester cap. That's a good idea.
And I think this one's already a thing, but we'll just go ahead and say it. But it's scented toilet paper. Scented
toilet paper is definitely a thing.
Now, I did recently see
not as much now
where they have like the roll itself. I think like the cardboard part is scented.
Yeah,
I think
they used to have the actual roll that you put the toilet paper on. Like the spinner thing, it was had slots in it, and it had like these little tinted rocks in it or whatever.
Yeah,
and and it made your bathroom smell better.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but I'm worried about making your butthole smell.
Yeah, but see, I don't think they have. I think they don't have the scented toilet paper because it would like irritate some buttholes.
If you did something, you'd have to lotion it up, kind of like get it like, they have Kleenex with lotion on it.
Yeah, which I don't like, but
yeah, can you it just make your butt feel greasy all day, like
yeah. Cuz I don't like lotion tissues. I mean, I don't.
But when you're using them a lot, man, I'm telling you,
I don't like them.
You just let your nose just run.
Oh, I'll just have a sore nose.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
I don't like.
I hate that
feeling.
know.
I just don't like them. I
Then,
might as well blow my nose with like a wet wipe.
Then for like 4 or 5 days after, you have like all that peely looking skin around your nose. It just looks like you have 100 boogers.
I think it makes you look tough. Nobody messed with you.
It just looks like you got in a skateboarding accident and you fell like straight on your nose.
Yeah, you just went like straight down the half pipe on your nose.
Like, dude, did you get nose burn?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Took a wicked
noser on on the quarter pipe.
A Mick noser. Everything was a Mick back, like every move.
I did they do like 180s and 360s. I did a 90.
Yeah. I did a 72 noser, McNoser.
McNoser on the quarter pipe.
You didn't even get.
Sounds like a weird order at McDonald's.
Yeah. Give me a number 72 McNoser.
Can I have that in a quarter piper?
A quarter piper with cheese.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, scented toilet paper.
Yeah, it's probably already.
I mean,
but
it's it all smells like shit when you're done. So
that's true. But I mean, I just feel like it could kind of freshen your butthole up a little bit.
Well, that's what those wet ones are for.
Yeah, but they're not everywhere, man.
We carry them with you.
Yeah.
You can get them in like a pouch, just like
a little to go,
like a Tylenol condom. Don't mix them up.
No. I've told you about.
Okay, I don't know why I just thought about this, but what if like in the future, like everybody's trying to conserve water and like
because water's gonna run out.
The water's gonna be bad, or it's like the system's gonna break down, or like there's not gonna be any toilet paper, that kind of stuff.
We're gonna use seashells.
Well, no. What if you have like a shit bag? You have to. It's like your dog shits on the ground. You put it in a bag or whatever. But this, you actually have to like poop in a bag and take it with you.
Huh?
Like it's still like a hole you sit on, but it's just you got to put a bag on it.
Your own bag on it.
Yeah.
Huh?
And then you just got to take it to like the shit dump.
The dump. Gotta take it to the dump.
Dump.
Yeah. So, I I feel like at that point, I would just be going out and shitting in the woods somewhere. I would just be shitting.
Well,
outside,
just like at a place though, like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I was like in a restaurant,
like a restaurant, the bathroom door just goes outside.
I would just run outside.
That's what the men's room should be anyway. It just should be an exit door.
Exit/men's restroom.
Yeah, there's just like a little fenced off area with some bushes.
Yeah, it looks like somewhere you take your dog out.
Yeah, it's like it's the dad park.
You're like, hold on, man, I gotta go pee, and like, there's just bushes.
Yeah,
so it's just like urinals. You just walk up and you can talk.
Nature's
to the dude.
urinal. Yeah, you can stick your dick all the way in the bush if you want.
I love doing that.
I mean, it's always what I have to do.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to the bees and go balls deep in a bush.
Yep. Dang it.
You figure out what it means.
It's just, and they could have like specific like bushes and plants and stuff with softer leaves.
Yeah.
And that could be like kind of like your stalls,
Could be, yeah.
So like when you poop, you already got your.
Yeah, you can wipe with a leaf. Yeah. Oh man, gas station outside bathrooms would suck.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
You'd have to wipe with like a pine cone or
or
gravel.
Poison ivy.
That's like a rock.
Just poison ivy growing up the side of the building.
Some rock that looks like a spoon.
like this one's the most curved.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yikes. Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're
in this thing.
We're talked about shit and everything enough. And dicks enough.
Else.
So thanks for stopping by. You know the drill. Check us out online, anywhere you can catch a podcast. If you don't want to watch it 1 week, just catch us on
the flip side.
The flip side. So anyway, dummies, we're out of here. Check on us next week. See if we're still here.
Later.
Later.